People been writing me since 3 o'clock in the morning, telling me to check my ProPal app. I love y'all TikTok, but they still haven't gave me my stamps. Like, HRA, where's my stamps? Because I was supposed to get mine on the 7th.
Got the letter telling us why our food benefits were not fucking approved. Basically, it's saying that we had failed to provide requested information by the due date. Specifically, we did not provide verification of business income and our expenses. My husband and I sat for hours filling out a whole year's worth of a self-employment worksheet. We have to figure out every day how much we made, add up and subtract and do all this between our between our tips and our fucking base pay. We sat there and did that for fucking hours. Mind you, we just did that 3 months ago to apply for this, which is hella fucking worth it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we did it, bitch. Ugh. And this time we go in, right? This past time we go in to give them our recertification, like all of our shit, you know what I'm talking about. A landlord fill out this fucking other paper, whatever, like specifying how much we pay for our apartment. And so we did that, took all that shit in, and then the lady was like, yeah, so sorry we put you through doing all of that, like the worksheet thing. We actually need, like, you know, hard proof of, like, your pay stubs or whatever. So we go on Shift on our app or whatever, try to figure out how we can get them, like, a pay stub type shit, figure it out, and then she's like, you can send them all to me and I'll get them uploaded for you. Okay. I sat through screaming ass fucking kids because she said if I get them in that day, mind you, it's like 11:30. She wants them in by 5 o'clock. We have to work. Like, we have fucking orders stacked the fuck up. Kids screaming. We're like, what the fuck? We just did all that for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Apparently, she didn't upload the documents, which I can't be mad at her or whatever, but like, it's just what she said she was gonna fucking do. Now, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know if we, like, it says, da 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 da, you can write a fair hearing. So I gotta go to court for food stamps? Can I just, like, reapply or some shit? I don't know. And then we tried to go in yesterday. Like, we were like, oh, we have some time. Let's just go in. Like, someone mentioned, like, it's gonna be quicker for you to go in than wait on a letter. So I'm like, okay, so we pack up the fucking kids while we have a second yesterday a.m. We go there and it's fucking Saturday. Duh! Why the fuck didn't we think that it's close? I know we said we were gonna be out.
Not you complaining. You had to go through a little bit of friction to get some free shit. Okay, absolutely. The process is redundant. It doesn't make any sense. They're not updated. They're not efficient whatsoever. They're gonna have you doing things twice. It's gonna be monotonous. Absolutely, and it's free because here's what we know you didn't have to do. We know this process didn't take 8 hours, which is the average work shift. We know you didn't put in 8 hours trying to complete this process to get some free benefits. So, if you want to sit there and get the free benefits that you didn't have to put in any arduous work for real for, then yeah, there's going to be some inconsistencies. There's going to be parts of the process. Why? Because there's not enough workers to support the demand of people with whole husbands who are still trying to take advantage of the system that's able-bodied. So that's what you get. If you want us to feel bad, I personally don't feel bad because yeah, it's going to be a little inconvenient. You just want everything to run so smoothly for you to get your free benefits. You don't want to have any skin in the game whatsoever. And life doesn't work like that.
On this for a short amount of time, but honestly, we need it for longer so we can get out of the predicament we're in. We were just in a fucking car crash, and our car has 200,000 miles on it any fucking way. It's time for a new car. And then at that, we're thankful and grateful and everything, but we're not happy where we're at. I mean, we're happy, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just not where we want to be in life. So we're trying to, like, get out of the studio apartment and get into something bigger. And you guys know our plans, and this is like, oh my god. And then, like, Wick is cut off, and I think I missed a fucking appointment or some shit. I don't know.
She's disorganized and she doesn't have her business in order. And she's the reason that she got her stuff cut off because she missed the appointment. She doesn't even know what happened because she's disorganized. And for me, right, the thing that stuck out to me that kind of let me know the chaos that she's probably dealing with internally and even administratively was this right here. Look at that seat cover. or that seat head cover. Look at that little seat. Look at this little seat head cover right here behind her head. That's some spiritual hippie, um, gemstone crystals type of stuff right there. So that lets you know she's more of like a free spirit, want to just do whatever she wants and doesn't have her affairs in order. And when you live like that, not only does it affect everything and everybody else who you're responsible for around you, but you have situations like this when where you just didn't handle your business. So now you got to come on here and complaining to people that really probably do listen to you and whatever, but ultimately you did it to yourself.
Today.
And for the ones that sitting here bashing the people that's mad about getting food stamps, I make too much, go to hell. You know why? Because y'all sitting here mad at people because they're upset they might not get their stamps. That's valid. That's valid. The way food and stuff is so high. First and foremost, how do y'all know y'all make too much if y'all didn't go try yourselves? Y'all went and tried to apply and they denied y'all, or they gave y'all nothing, breadcrumbs, and that's how y'all know y'all make too much. Stop fronting. Always quick to sit there and jap your jaws when y'all know that for 3 things it's like $100. Ain't no shame in nobody game. I think if it was up to me, everybody should be eligible for food stamps. The way life going, the way how high it is. Plus, it's my tax money. Every time you work and get taxes taken out, it goes to the government to help people on stamps. So I will want stamps too, work or not. I don't care how much money you make. This world is too high, okay? And it's almost like this is what the government want. They want everybody to be running around in a panic. Y'all have this scarcity mindset instead of everybody coming together and doing what they need to do together as a whole. They want y'all to be going against each other, saying what y'all going to do, loot this, that, and the third. That's what they want y'all to do. Come on, y'all. Come on. At the end of the day, put your faith in God and keep it pushing and try to see how y'all can work together to help people that's going to be in need. It's like they do all of this, and then the day is supposed to happen. It's like, oh, we reached a resolution. Like, y'all can't tell me ain't something.
She brought up a very good point that kind of sparked something in me. She brought up the fact that a lot of the people speaking against this are people who tried to acquire the assistance themselves and just weren't accepted. So now that's why they're mad. It's not necessarily that they don't have the philosophy that they should be able to abuse it. It's just that they're upset because they couldn't get it. And that brings up a very good thing that we have to think about moving forward, because it appears that there is a government assistance civil war going on. Civil war. The people who wanted it, who couldn't get it, against the people who wanted it, that are able to receive it. And now they're going against each other. And that's interesting. And I'm not on either side of that spectrum. I've never applied for government assistance. Let me say that. Let me be clear. But she brings up a good point that there are a lot of people who are hating, not because they just think that is wrong morally, but because they couldn't abuse it for themselves. And I just find that to be very interesting and a bit humorous as well.
Like, yeah, anyway, that's another story for another day. Y'all be safe out.
What up, Nurse Gang? What up, TikTok? So, you know, this government shutdown is very sad. Like, it's the longest in history and it's very sad. And I know right now, you know, the mass media controls the world. So whatever they're talking about and whatever's trending is what we tend to focus on. But it's 1,000 times worse than that. I know right now we're just focusing on how sad it is for people that get food stamps to not get their stamps. And it looks like those are trickling in. Like that judge in Rhode Island was like, listen, you know, I'm not playing with y'all. This is what y'all gonna do. Kudos to him for stepping up. So that's awful, right? But those are just the food stamp recipients, right, that we're focusing on. Think about how deep this shit really go, because think about how expensive it's been in this nation for the last couple of years, period. And right now it's just out of control. So think about all the working people, right, that never, you know, that were living paycheck to paycheck, that couldn't make ends meet as it is, but didn't qualify for food stamps, and now they're not getting a check. Those people are going hungry as well, right? Thus the food banks come in handy. Those people are going hungry as well, right? I remember before I had my life together, before I was financially literate, and I
Okay. I don't really. She's not really talking about much. Not much that I even want to talk about. So we'll leave it there. Y'all like the video. Also subscribe if you want to join the Legion. Cash App's link below if you want to buy a boy iced coffee. Tip the channel. And also feel free to join the Patreon where I post self-improvement content. Until then, I'll catch you in the next video.